What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Rise Fitness workout. I'm Shawn. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to get a little exercise in, get that fitness in, get your blood flowing. It's always a good thing to get the blood pumping for the day. So for today's workout, we're gonna be using just a bar workout. And this is just a PVC bar filled with sand and some rocks. We actually have a tutorial on the website. You can check out how to make it. Very simple and cheap and easy to make. And it's basically just filled with a few things. It's about 5 pounds with everything, and you can kind of make yours however you want. You know, if you want to start lighter, you can start light and work your way up. So for the workout today, we're also going to be working a lot on tenodesis, which is, if you don't know, is just the act of your tendons tightening when you do a wrist extension. So not all of us have wrist extension, but if you do have that, it naturally tightens your hands. And so with me not having actual hand function, that's how I pick up everything. That's how I eat. That's how I do everything I do in my life, is using tenodesis. So even for the bar, I loosen my hands, get it around, and then tighten my wrist up to pick it back up. So if you don't have wrist extension, to do the tenodesis to hold, and you don't have any of the fancy hand gloves that are expensive to buy, you can just use a basic ACE bandage or even tape. Even rubber bands, just make sure they're not too tight or restrictive, cutting off your circulation. But anything like that to just kind of strap your hand to the bar, anything will work. ACE bandages are a really good one. Everyone usually has them. They're simple and you can get them tight enough to where they hold and not too tight to where they're cutting your circulation. So for our first exercise we're gonna be doing cleans. So we're gonna grab the bar. And so another thing I'm gonna just make a quick note of, my right side is weaker than my left. So I'm actually grabbing the bar slightly over to the right a little bit more, so there's more weight on my left, just to even it out for me and make it a little more of an even pull on both arms. So what we're gonna do for the clean, we're actually gonna start with it on our lap, and we're gonna be, with palms up, we're gonna be trying to lift all the way up here. So it's kind of like a bicep curl, but in reverse. So we're gonna do that 3 sets for 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and get started. First set. And time. So we'll take a 30-second break. So for me, when I'm doing that, the whole time I'm holding that, I have my wrists extended. So they're tight, they're up in this position. And that's just the way I'm able to keep the bar in there without using any type of strap or tape or anything. All right, let's go another 30 seconds. Almost there, 5 seconds. And time. All right, we'll take another quick little 30-second break. You want to shake your arms out. Just get loose, move around a little. All right, let's get ready to get back going. 30 seconds. Another thing is, it's important to remember to breathe. If you notice, I am doing a lot of breathing in between deep breaths. Breathe in, out. And time. So I'll even stretch my wrist out a little bit. My right gets a little tighter. So now that I'm holding it for a while, I kind of got to loosen it. Go back. All right, last set. 30 seconds. And time. Ooh, all right. Let's take a quick second in between. And so for our next exercise, we're gonna do, gotta ride out a spasm for a second. And just adjust my legs. Okay, so for our next exercise we're actually gonna be doing a military press. So we're gonna start up here where we ended our cleans last time. And from this position, we're going to push up as far as we can extend. And for me, and I'm sure for most of you, once you get to that top extension, balance is a little bit difficult. So just be careful. If you need to, even you can put a chest strap on or have somebody hold you from the back if you have a caregiver help, just to stabilize yourself so you don't fall or anything like that. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do 3 sets of 30 seconds of these. Let's go ahead and get started. And up. And time. See, that turns into a little bit of a core exercise almost just for balance, because as soon as I get up high, my balance is really thrown off and I'm having to constantly adjust, which I feel like adds to the workout and kind of is helpful for strengthening your balance and any little core muscles you might have. So on another 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and get started. And up. And you do want to try to keep it nice and controlled motion. Almost there. Let's get one more and time. Shake out the arms if you need to. Okay. All right, we're jumping right back in here. 30 seconds to go. And almost time. Time, all right, there we go. Nice work, everyone. All right, so last set. Going up and ready, start. Our last 30 seconds here. Almost there, bro. And time. All right. Shake out the arms, get a little water break if you need. Whew. So the next little exercise we're gonna be doing is actually a rowing exercise. So I'll just give a quick demonstration first. We're gonna be rowing the bar forward and also trying to row the bar backwards. We're gonna do 30 seconds forward and then 30 seconds in reverse, and then we'll get a 30-second break. And then we're gonna try 3 sets of that. So we're gonna go pretty strong at it, all right? We'll give you guys a few more seconds just to rest up and get into position, get ready. All right, let's go ahead and get started with forward rowing. And the whole time I'm doing this to hold on, like I said before, I'm just keeping my wrist extended so I can try to tighten my hand around the bar here and keep it from slipping. And that's 30, so let's reverse it. Paddle them backwards. Almost there, and time. We'll take a quick 30 seconds. We're gonna start rowing forward again. Whew. And if you guys notice me doing leans and stuff like that, it's actually just a blood pressure thing for me. Being a quadriplegic, that's one of the things we do deal with is kind of lower blood pressure. And that's just what I'm doing sometimes. When I get a little weak, I have to kind of rock around a bit. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and get started on our next minute of rowing. We'll start our 30 seconds forward now. All right, that's 30 forward, let's reverse it. Try to just keep controlled motion if you can. It's kind of hard sometimes with the bar, but just do your best. If you have to do smaller motions, that's okay too. And that's our minute. All right. Shake it out. We'll take a quick 30-second break and then we'll get back into our last minute. All right, bar up, and 30 seconds forward. almost there, and whoops, reverse. All right, almost time. And 30 seconds. All right. That's a good 3 minutes of rowing. Those are really good at full arm exercises and really does help you keep that tenodesis strength up by holding the bar. But if you can't hold the bar and you're strapped in, just try to hold your tenodesis as well, you know, just to strengthen it if you can, even if it's not strong enough to hold the bar yet. Okay, so now we're gonna actually do a counted press, a counted set of a clean and press. So for this next exercise, we're gonna be doing starting low for the clean, doing the clean and press, and down and up. So that's one motion. We're doing both exercises for each one. So we're gonna do 25 of those straight, no breaks, just 25 straight. And if it takes you longer, that's totally fine. If you need to take a break, that's okay too. Pause and you can take a break. All right, so we're gonna jump into these. Starting low, and we're doing 25. Up, up. It's 10 for me. Getting $20. Final 5. I'm feeling the burn. I would assume you guys are too. And final one. 25. Ooh, that got the shoulders burning for sure. All right. Ooh, so we're gonna do one last exercise with the bar here. And it's a little bit different, but I think it's a really good exercise to strengthen not only your tenodesis, wrist, and any little muscles you have in here, but just it's good for balance and just overall strength building. So what we're gonna be doing is actually, we're gonna start with the bar out at one side. So you wanna hold it all the way out. That'll be our starting point. We're gonna come down, rest it on your lap, and it's hard, especially with this 5-pound bar here. So, and I'm gonna work it across my lap. So up and then back out to this side. And that'll be one for each arm. So we're going to, same thing, I'll show you one more. Go across. And out. And it's actually quite difficult to move the bar around. You really have to work on your balance and everything. So we're gonna be doing 10 of these. So that was one. Now we're going to start number 2 here. Down. And I'm using my tenodesis grip around the cap to give me a little more leverage when I have to pull up. Whew. Like right here, I'm wrapping my fingers and pulling, and then using leverage on the other arm. There you go. And out. Way out. And since my right is the weaker side, I seem to have more trouble pulling it in from my left across to my right. Because it's focusing more on the right side. So full extension out, back down. Whew. Pulling, oops, lost my grip. Pulling up, on the lap, slide it across. All right, that's 4. We're working. All right, and now. Here we go, 6. Whew. Yeah, these are a little bit slower of a workout, but it's that just muscling this bar around for a quad. It's a good workout. All right, last couple here, yeah. Whew. All right. Let's do one last set here. Oh. All the way up and out. Cross. And I believe that was 10. Whew. So yeah, that's just another full, full body workout really, because that's using everything I have to pull this thing up. Like it's really engaging any little core and balance features that I'm having to work on. So it's just a nice little thing to add on there. All right, so that's the pretty much the end of that tenodesis type of workouts with the bar. And like I said before at the beginning of the workout, if you have maybe just really weak tenodesis and you're just starting to work that out, you need the ACE bandage or something right now, that's fine. It's really great to work out. You're still getting a great workout all over. But just try to extend your wrist while you're doing it and build that strength slowly but surely. And so another little challenge for you guys for the day. One of the things I used to do in occupational therapy to strengthen my tenodesis and work on my independence for picking things up and stuff was either picking up candy or little gaming things. So one of the games I really liked playing in rehab was Connect 4, because the little chips are like checker chips. So either playing checkers or chess would be all really good too. Picking up the smaller pieces on the board is very difficult. So it's a good workout and it's a good practice for you. But yeah, I used to do Connect 4. So why don't you try to challenge somebody in your family or a friend to a board game anytime. If you don't have Connect 4 or anything like that, just pick any game with smaller pieces that's gonna challenge you to pick them up, and just, something a little bit of a rewarding workout. It's just something that's good to do, fun, and be really fulfilling for you afterwards. If you haven't already, check out the Rise Home Fitness webpage. You can see tutorials and stuff on how to make the bar like this. So thanks everybody for joining us on this Rise workout. We'll see you on the next one.